Hello everyone, it's the injury bloke, just on my way to sunny Walsall. What's going on there? Just a quick, well, hopefully quick video, just continuing on the client mistakes, which I'll do a proper video for YouTube at some point. But yeah, it's just talking a little bit about just being a little bit more fluid with your approach to injuries. There's a lot of set kind of protocols and guidelines, and I will use them more as guidelines, not as must-dos, because nothing is set in stone. You know, with the research may say that this is what's recommended, but that recommendation won't work for everyone. That's why science has it has a significant value. So if it works for 95% of the participants or more, it's classed as significant, and that's what we do. But there could still be a 5% of the people that it actually did nothing for or made worse. So there's nothing set in stone. So let me give you a couple of examples. So it's now kind of not frowned upon, but ice is no longer a method that we go to treat most injuries, particularly once it's past the acute phase, the inflammatory phase, that we avoid using ice. And for professional sports people, for paid sports people, for those that don't have to do normal jobs and then want to go out and, you know, have a run or go to the gym, and that's probably something they can do. You know, they can avoid doing that. But for us normal people, the ice might actually be useful in that it gives us a little bit of pain relief to enable us to go and get on with our day job and not miss days off work. Yes, it might hinder recovery. Yes, it might make muscles and joints feel stiffer than what they should, and it might take a few more days or a week or so longer to get to the points that a professional would do. But if we didn't have a bit of ice for the painkilling, we wouldn't be able to go to work. So you have to juggle a little bit and weigh things up, and as I say, just be a bit more fluid and a bit more open-minded to things that might not necessarily be the thing that is best to do, because it might just suit you. Another example is compressions. You know, we've got compression. I'm not talking about the shirts, the full shirts. I'm talking more about the sleeves. So you get compression sleeves for your knees, for your elbows, and they're not proven to do out, from what I've seen anyway. Somebody might be able to correct me if someone's cropped up lately, but they're not proven to do anything. And one of my footballers had patella tendinopathy, and just simply going from seated to standing would hurt the knee. You'd have just underneath the knee, the patella tendon, it would hurt to do so. And I asked if he's tried wearing a compression, and he says he hasn't, because the club physio told him that they don't do anything. So okay, so I said, can we just to entertain me, can we try? So I took just a cheap neoprene sleeve. You get them in Home Bargains for about £3, little blue things. Put that onto the knee, and then got him to repeat seated to standing, and he did it with less pain than the first time. So I was like, okay, great. So I took a second one. So now I had 2 knee sleeves, tighter compression on the knee, and got up out of the chair completely pain-free. And so I was like, yeah, the science isn't there to back it up. It doesn't tell us that it actually does anything, but people report that things feel more comfortable for doing it. And I was talking to a surgeon about this. It's actually West Bromwich Albion's surgeon, and I was asking about the tape. And I can't find any evidence that it actually does anything, or the compressions do anything. He says, no, he says, we won't. The evidence isn't there, he says, but if people are telling you it feels better, then we do it. You know, so yeah, just be a little bit more fluid. Don't be rigid that this is a definite and that's a definite. With science and developments, and nothing is a definite. We don't all fit into nice little boxes. Anyway, this video's gone on way too long, so I shall wish you a very good day, and yeah, bye.